Hey everyone, City here. I've tutored AP Lang for 7+ years and helped hundreds of students score 5s. Right now, I don't have time for full videos. I'm knocked in with my current students, but I want to help you in this final push. So here's the deal. I'm answering questions in the comments. Drop your biggest struggle below and I'll tell you exactly how to fix it. But first, here are the most important last-minute tips. First, find your weak link. Right now, you probably don't have time to improve everything. So identify your weak link and focus there. For example, if you're consistently getting 83 questions right on the MCQ, spend your time getting your essays to 5s and 6. Don't aim for 3, 6. You don't need that for a AP Lang 5. Score combinations that have a good chance of getting you a 5 could be 38 plus MCQ correct and your essays are 554, or 38 plus MCQ correct and your essays are 555, which is a safer bet. If you're below 38 on MCQ, cram my MCQ series for a last-minute boost. The series won't help you get every question right, but you don't need a perfect MCQ score to get a 5. Also, use AI strategically. Don't just ask which essay is weaker. Give AI the scoring rubric and the sample essays with scoring commentary, and then ask, what can I improve on given that I only have a few days or even a few hours left before the test? Tip number 2 for writing MCQ passages, read what the writing MCQ prompt actually asks. For example, the prompt asks you to set up the information for the second paragraph. If a choice sets up paragraph 2 and 3, it's wrong. You are not looking for what sounds good or what would work in actual essay writing. You are looking for what the prompt asks you to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Remember, AP Lang is testing whether you can follow instructions, not whether you are a creative genius. They want a follower who can execute precisely, not a creative director. Tip number 3 for writing MCQ passages, do introduction questions last. If the first question asks you to add or change the thesis statement of the introduction paragraph, skip it for now. You cannot answer it without reading the whole passage and understanding the main argument. So mark it and come back later after you finish other questions. And there are so many other MCQ tips in my MCQ series that I'm not going to reiterate here. Tip number 4, grammar mistakes don't cost points unless they block communication. Misspell importance? That's fine, don't fix it. Sentence that is so broken that readers can't figure out what you mean, that can cost you points. So stop panicking over spelling and focus on improving the quality of your commentary. Don't waste time correcting every misspelling and tiny grammar mistake. If you finish early, you can come back and fix them, but minor mistakes just don't cost you points. AP readers understand that this is a first draft written under time pressure. Tip number 5, more is not more. You can write a 200-word introduction, but the thesis point is given only for the 1 or 2 sentences. That's your thesis statement. So write a short introduction. It can be as short as 1 sentence. Here are the templates that earn the thesis point. You may want to pause and take a screenshot. More importantly, if you read College Board's sample essays, you'll notice that some essays are only one handwritten page and score 130, while others are 1.5 pages long and score only 120. So you don't need 1,000 plus word essay to get a 5 or a 6. Most of my students who've scored a 5 on the test write about 600 to 700 words. Less can be more. Don't dump everything that rushes to your mind on the screen. The key is understanding why AP readers give you points and why points get knocked off. Check these 3 videos to understand what AP readers are looking for. Tip number 6, know when to let go of sophistication. If you've been struggling to get the sophistication point for a long time, now is the time to give that up. Instead, focus on making sure you're getting all 4 points on evidence and commentary. Remember, if your MCQ score is above 38 and you have 555 on your essays, you can still get a 5 on the AP Lang. So to lock in a 5 for your essays, play it safe. For synthesis, don't force a counterargument if you're not even convinced by your own rebuttal. Forcing weak counterarguments and weak rebuttals can drop your evidence and commentary from a 4 to a 3. So it's better to write a solid, well-supported argument without the counterargument. For rhetorical analysis, don't force profound meanings onto the rhetorical choices if you're not sure what the passage says. Only analyze evidence you fully or 90% understand. For argument essay, students often lose point because the evidence is vague. Here's an example of vague evidence. Notice how many times the students mentions things and important moments in life without giving us specific examples. And when the student finally gets slightly more specific by saying things can be getting physically fit, working on your education, or writing a book, the student doesn't explain why rushing through these things would make you miss something meaningful. So here's the specific version. By only caring about doing things quickly, you'll lose the most important moments of your life. Many meaningful achievements require sustained effort over time. Getting physically fit, completing your education, or writing a book. The topic sentence can stay vague about things and important moments in life, but from the second sentence onward, I immediately specify what I mean by things. And notice how in this section highlighted in green, I zoom in on specific moments of getting fit. Running a mile without stopping, lifting weights that once felt impossible, and note how I specify what defines an important moment by explaining it's the realization that your dedication is paying off. So those are your last minute essentials. But here's the thing, I know you have specific questions. Maybe you are stuck on a specific MCQ type, maybe your commentary always feels weak and you don't know how to fix it. So drop your question in the comments and please be as specific as possible. Don't just say, help me with my essays. Tell me something specific that you're uncertain about and struggle with. And I'm wishing you all the best on your AP Lang and your other AP tests.